Namaste. This presentation is for educational purposes only and does not claim to diagnose, prevent, or cure any diseases or disorders. The advice and methods in this presentation should not be construed as financial, medical, or psychological advice or treatment. Please seek advice from a professional if you have a serious issue, and if a Chod session doesn't feel right to you, please do not perform it. This meditation contains imagery that some may find disturbing. Discretion is advised. By watching and/or participating in this presentation, you understand that results are not guaranteed. Yamajit, John Hollinsby Mayer, Tridevi Chamunda Mandir, and YouTube cannot accept any responsibility for any injuries or damages incurred from the practices and meditations contained in this video. Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. I'd like to begin with a short puja to the Black Dakini, Tromanagmo. Om Mahaguru Devadakini Sapadevada Pad Agyam Praticha Hom Sva. We offer water for washing. Om Mahaguru Devadakini Sapadevada Padyam Praticha Hom Sva. We offer water for drinking. Om Mahaguru Devadakini Sapadevada Pushpe Praticha Hum Sva. We offer flowers. Om Mahaguru Devadakini Sapadevada Tupe Praticha Hum Sva. We offer incense. Om Mahaguru Devadakini Sapadevada Aloke Praticha Hum Sva. We offer light. Om Mahaguru Devadakini Sapadevada Navidye Praticha Hum Sva. We offer food. Om Mahaguru Devadakini Sapadevada Gande Praticha Hum Sva. We offer fragrance. Om Mahaguru Devadakini Sapadevada Shabda Praticha Hum Sva. We offer music. Om Mahaguru Devadakini Sapadevada Puja Praticha Hum Sva. We offer our devotion. Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit. Thank you so very much for joining us for our Friday puja and satsang. Tonight, I'm going to be sharing something very special with you. This is a yoga nidra, but very experimental in nature. In the 4 years that I've been working with Chod practice, I've noticed a close relationship between the practice of Chod meditation and yoga nidra. And so it felt inspired this week to compose a yoga nidra employing Chod imagery. The central deity of tonight's practice is Tromanagmo, the dark-skinned Dakini of Tibetan Buddhism. And I hope that you enjoy this very much. It is being given for the purpose of healing on both the personal and the collective level. Next Friday, I'll be sharing another Chod practice with you, the 3 Dakini Chod practice, also known as the Rinchen Tengwa. And then something else to look forward to next week on Tuesday will be part 8 of our Kali for Everyone series, and will be a puja and satsang to Ma Chinnamasta, she who severs her own head. I'd like to say namaste to Bryce. It's good to see you joining us, and Elizabeth and Kim and Jamie. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening. Like other Yoga Nidra practices, uh, you're welcome to do this lying on your back in Shavasana, or if it's more comfortable for you, uh, you're welcome to do tonight's meditation as a seated meditation. So I invite you at this point to get your mat out if you're going to be lying down, or any other props that you might be using. Get those things together and begin to make yourself comfortable for tonight's practice. And again, thank you so very much for joining me. So prepare for Yoga Nidra. Lie down in Shavasana. Let your body sink into the floor and get comfortable. And begin to make any adjustments you might wish at this point. Take your feet wider than your hips. Allow your feet to flop to the sides. Palms a little away from the hips. Allowing your underarms to breathe, palms facing upwards. Make sure you're warm enough to take a position that you'll be comfortable for the entire duration of the practice. And again, this can also be done as a seated meditation as well. If you're seated, find a position where your back can be straight. Maybe roll the shoulders back to open the chest and bring in a deeper breath. Maybe covering yourself with a blanket, perhaps a pillow behind your head, maybe a towel or a cloth over your eyes, or an eye pillow. Wonderful for triggering the relaxation response. Maybe something under your knees. If you're seated, a cushion under your hips to tilt the pelvis slightly forward is always helpful. But take some time to assemble what you need and make any adjustments or micro adjustments that you might need so that you can be comfortable. And relax your shoulders, relax your arms, relax your hips. Breathe out the tension in your back. Relax your knees. Relax your ankles. If you're lying down, you could try to lift your head a couple of times to release any tight spots from the back of your neck. And then I invite you to allow your eyes to close and keep them closed for the entire duration of the practice. If you feel any tensions or tight spots at any part of your body, take your awareness to that body part and consciously try to relax that part. Of course, it is best to remain still during the practice of Yoga Nidra. However, if you become uncomfortable, please feel free to make any changes with very minimal effort. But right now, just try to make yourself so comfortable that won't be necessary. And then once you're comfortable and prepared, I invite you to silently declare that you are doing this practice tonight not just for yourself, but for the benefit of all sentient beings, all living things. So your eyes are closed, making yourself comfortable, breathing deeply. And the practice of Yoga Nidra has now begun. Now I invite you to think of the issues that are troubling you right now. Issues like shame or anger, stress, perhaps something going on physically. Whatever it is, I invite you to take a moment to think about it. And then allow yourself to select a single issue to focus on during tonight's practice. Often this will be the first issue that you became aware of. Continue to breathe deeply and tune in with your body. And let your awareness travel to a place in your physical body where your issue resides. Maybe it's a place where you notice tension or tightness. Maybe a sense of coldness or an empty sensation. Or perhaps it's somewhere that you just feel drawn to. Either way, just focus your breath and your attention there for a while. Focus on the issue and the place where it resides. And then I invite you to visualize what this issue looks like. Don't control it, just watch it and observe it in a detached manner from a safe distance. Notice its shape. Notice its color. How light or heavy is it? Is it warm or cold? And any other details. And now I invite you to imagine your issue as if it were a living being. What would it be like as a living being? This is your inner demon that you will feed and transform later in tonight's meditation. So take a moment to notice the size of your demon. How big or small is it? What color is it or colors? Notice its overall form. What kind of skin does it have? Is its skin bare or scaly? Or does it have fur or feathers? What gender is your demon? And begin to notice its personality or its mood. Notice its eyes and any sounds that it might be making. So I'm going to invite you to ask your demon 3 questions. So I invite you to begin by saying to your demon, please do not be afraid. Come to me. I have what you most desire. And then I invite you to ask it the first question. Please tell me what you want from me. And listen for the answer that it gives. And then ask, what is it that you need from me? And again, listen for its response. And finally ask, how will you feel once you've received it? And again, listen for what it tells you. And then I invite you to take a deep and clearing breath and just let go of this visualization for the time being. And know that it's natural to flow in and out of consciousness and hearing during this practice. And understand that whatever your experience is tonight, it's the experience that is meant for you. There's no right way or wrong way to do this practice. Whatever manifests for you is uniquely your own. Just know that you are in a safe environment and a protected space. So just stay aware by listening to the sounds of my voice. And if your mind starts wandering, which is natural, just come back to the sound of my voice. Just say to yourself quietly, silently, I am practicing a yoga nidra. I am awake, and I will remain aware until the end of the practice. And I will come out of the practice when I am asked to do so. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. So I invite you to become aware of any sounds that you hear in this moment. Nothing else but what you can hear without straining your ears. My voice and any other sounds. You can start by focusing on the most distant sounds and move your attention like a radar from sound to sound without labeling the source or making any judgments. And now move your awareness to the sounds within this room, to the sound of your own breath, the sound of your own breath flowing freely between your nostrils. And then begin to visualize yourself within this room. Visualize the four walls of your room without opening your eyes. The ceiling, the floor, the walls. Visualize your position in the room. Your body lying on the mat or seated. The parts of your body touching the mat or your seat. Your clothes, your hair, your face, your entire body, where it is at this moment. And become aware of your natural breath. Become aware of your natural and spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort. The natural breath flowing in and out through both nostrils. Just notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and out of both nostrils. And then we will begin a systematic journey of awareness through the body. You'll move your awareness to different parts of your body as soon as you hear them named. We will begin with the right side. Right hand thumb, index finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the right hand, back of the right hand, the right wrist, the right forearm, your right elbow, your upper arm, your right shoulder, the right side of your chest, your right waist, your right hip, your right thigh, right knee, right calf, right ankle, top of your right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Then moving to the left side, your left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, left forearm, left elbow, left upper arm, left shoulder, the left side of your chest, left waist, your left hip, your left thigh, left knee, left calf, left ankle, your left heel, the sole of the left foot, top of your left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now go to the back of the body, the soles of the feet, your right and left heels, right and left calves, the back of your right and left knees, back of your right and left thighs, your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, your entire spine, your right shoulder blade, your left shoulder blade, the back of your neck, back of your head, top of your head, your forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between your eyebrows, your third eye center, your right eye, your left eye, your right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, your entire mouth, your chin, your jaw, your right collarbone, your left collarbone, your chest, your upper abdomen, your navel center, your lower abdomen, your whole torso, your whole body, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Become aware of your breathing again. Feel the flow of your natural breath in and out of your nostrils. Your breathing is normal and spontaneous, without any effort. Maintaining awareness of your breath, continue to breathe through the belly. With every inhalation, the abdomen is expanding. With every exhalation, the navel is drawn toward the spine. Now, as you breathe mentally, say the number 9 in your head as you breathe out. And mentally repeat 9 as you breathe in. Then breathe out 9. Breathe in 9 once again. And breathe out once again. Then breathe in and say 8 to yourself. And as you breathe out, repeat 8 to yourself. Breathe in 7. Breathe out 7. Breathe in 6. Breathe out 6. Continue this way, counting backwards from 9 to 1 with every inhale and exhale. And if you lose track of the count midway, Then begin with 9 again. And just let go of the counting. Continue breathing. And then I invite you to begin to create an image in your mind of being in a place where you feel safe, calm, and peaceful. It can be a place that you actually know and have been to, or somewhere you've always wanted to be, or somewhere you create within your imagination. Either way, just imagine yourself being there, noticing the details of what surrounds you, and just enjoy the way you feel in this safe place. You feel calm, you feel safe, and you feel secure in this place. And you know that you're in a place where nothing can harm you. And now, while staying in this place of safety and peace, I invite you to once again invite your personal demon to join you there. So call out to it. Please come to me. Please join me here. I have what you most desire. And let your demon manifest before you at a safe distance. And once again, observe your demon standing in front of you, again from a safe distance and in a detached manner. And once again, observe and noticing other details about the demon which you haven't noticed before. Pay. So now I invite you to imagine looking down at your feet. And there you notice two energy centers. A red ball of light in your right foot and a blue ball of light in your left. You are breathing deeply. And as you continue to breathe deeply, Imagine those balls of light traveling upwards until they meet in your lower abdomen, forming a larger ball of white silvery light. Pei. You continue to breathe, and the silvery light travels to your upper abdomen, forming a fiery red triangle. Pei. Then it travels to your heart center, forming a gold six-pointed star. Pei. Then to your throat to form a glowing sphere of multicolored light. Pei. Then to your third eye center, forming a dark blue triangle. Pei. And finally, this light, this energy, springs through the crown of your head. Pei. And manifests as the black Dakini Tromanagmal. She is black in color, naked, wearing a crown of 5 skulls and jewelry made of bone. She stands in a dancing posture upon what you recognize as your own lifeless body. At this point, you are simply there as an observer. Troma holds a curved knife in her right hand, and in her left hand a skull cup filled with blood. In the crook of her left arm, she supports a staff bearing a human skull. You watch as Tromanagmo uses her curved knife to slice your lifeless corpse into several pieces. She then gestures to your demon to come and to feast upon your body. Continue to breathe deeply and watch as your demon completely devours the offering, which is your body. And once your body has been completely consumed, I invite you to observe how the demon begins to change its form. Turning into another being or some kind of object or some kind of symbol. Either way, watch this transformation while acknowledging that your enemy has become your ally. Your affliction is being transformed into healing. And just pay attention to whatever transformation manifests. Then once you see the new form, I invite you to approach it, embrace it, and slowly merge with it. will be at this point when you will start to feel an emotional shift taking place within you. So pay attention to this renewed energy and what manifests within you. Just be aware of what you see. Any words or messages, and especially shifts in your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations. When and where does this felt sense change? And then just take a moment to be with those changes, resting in a place of stillness and silence. Pay. 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 I now invite you to take a deep and clearing breath, letting go of the meditation and gradually coming back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Maintaining your awareness of your breath and slowly becoming aware of your physical body. Your body is relaxed and lying down or seated. Just feel the different parts of your body and the points where they make contact to the surface or surfaces below you. Your hips, perhaps the back of your heels, your legs, your back, shoulders, arms, hands, head. Then shift your attention to the sounds within the room, my voice and any other sounds, and noticing the sounds of your breath. And then try to move your attention to the sounds that might be outside of the room. Just any sounds that you can hear without straining. And moving your attention to the sounds, and then shifting to your awareness of the room. I invite you to visualize the room and imagining where you are in the room and any other objects that are in the room with you. And then take another deep and clearing breath and start to slowly move your fingers and your toes, your hands and feet, your arms and your legs, keeping your eyes closed. There's no hurry. And if you're lying down, I invite you to bend your knees and just slowly roll over to one side and just spend a few moments there, taking a moment to revisit your practice, feeling safe, secure, calm, and peaceful. And if you're still lying down, I invite you to carefully engage your arms and just very slowly bring yourself back up into a seated posture. And then slowly, whilst keeping your eyes closed, bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. The process of Yoga Nidra is now at an end. So just rest comfortably with the palms of your hands together at your heart center and just hear the final benediction. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take a moment to focus your breath and your attention on your heart center, acknowledging that divine presence within yourself, knowing that it is there always to guide you, to heal you, to teach you. And take a moment to give gratitude to yourself for taking part in our practice tonight. And just know you can replay this broadcast anytime that you feel the need to do this practice again. Slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening. And Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's practice. And because of its experimental nature, I would invite you to email me and let me know about your experiences. You can also message me at my channel and also feel free to ask any questions. My email is omcdavy, A-U-M-C as in cat, Davy, D-E-V-I, at gmail.com. Again, omcdavy at gmail.com. I would encourage you to spend some time for some quiet contemplation before resuming the day or the night's activities. I'd like to thank everybody who joined live, including Bryce, Elizabeth, Kim, and Jamie, and anybody else. And I'd also like to give my heartfelt thanks to anybody who will be watching the recording of this broadcast in the future. And Bryce, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I look forward to you joining me Tuesday, 7 p.m. on YouTube For our next installment of Kali for Everyone, we'll be honoring the goddess Chinnamasta. 7 p.m. on YouTube. You're always welcome to join us at our temple if you're in the Denver area, 1260 South Xavier Street in Denver, 80219. And Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. And blessings.